Hello, fish people. Kenny will be joining me in a minute. He was off in La La Land and wasn't even signed on, and he's shouting from the other room, Danielle, we're supposed to be live now. Kenny will be joining me in a minute. Oops. He was off in La. There we go. Sorry. Oh, I hope everybody can hear me. Can we do a sound check? Can everybody hear me? I don't even know if I have my... Here, maybe that'll be better. Does that work better?
All right. Did you turn the YouTube off? Because I heard an echo.
I did. I did turn the YouTube off. See, I'm not used to you going without your assistance. Thank you, Richard. I better shut my door. There's going to be real echoes. Hang on.
We were too busy. We were watching football. So that... Well, you and me for a minute. So the first in this night was Mystery Snail Guardians, and she put Snailed It. Then Lisa NJ, Carol Cox right behind her. Rob 93, what is going on? He says he's lurking and cooking. Cook me some, man. Monster Fish Cow, one of my great mods. Lori, what is up? Lisa NJ, I said hello to. Skipper's Aquarium, good to see you. Byron Volman, good to see you. Oh, nice. 3-day weekend. That's always good.
Yeah. Martin Luther King Day last weekend.
Beck's Fish Room, welcome. Richard Reynolds, good to see you. John Larson, good to see you. Ryan Mackey, how are you? Dave Farrell, always good to see you, my friend. Doback, Aqua Designs, good to see you. Chris George, welcome.
There's been a poop-poop, 99-cent super chat from Liquid Zoo.
What's going on, Matt? Modders, Monster Catfishing. Man, say that out. Man, I'll tell you what, dude, it's a good thing I haven't been drinking tonight. I don't think we would have got that one out, man. But welcome, good to see you.
Carol Braswell, watching Bills versus Chiefs to see who my Bengals will be playing next week.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, it hasn't been the weekend for the home teams, that's for sure. Collaboration of Curiosities, Miss Adele. I hope you're doing well, sister.
And she gave us a super chat of $1.49 super sticker, and it's another poop poop.
Scott's Aquatics, welcome. Thank you so much. Now you said she. Was that Carol or was that Adele?
I don't know. How do you tell the difference? Collaboration of Curiosities.
Okay, that's Adele.
Oh, I thought you said two of them had the same name or something. I'm like, what?
No.
This is not making sense to me.
You said she gave us a super chat too. I just said hello to Carol and Adele. Oh. So I was wondering which.
Oh.
We're going to dye her hair blonde again soon. Bates and Genetics, how's it going? Rico Stan, what's going on? Mirik Tom Shack, how are you? Canadian Aquatics, what's going on? I don't think I've seen Canadian Aquatics in here. Catfish Nation, welcome.
Collaboration of Curiosities. There's only one me, Danny. It's a good thing, too.
And of course, my brother Anastell coming in. Anastell, whatever you say for his name. Can't see the fish off the glare of Kenny's head.
Astennial.
Eduardo, welcome, Master Aquatics. Tammy, what is going on? Now, Tammy, I've told you guys in previous videos of mine, so you all know who Tammy is. She is one of the co-owners of K's Aquatics here in the great state of Oregon, Portland area. Miss Patty, what's going on? So Bob told you not to come in here because wait until he was done. All right, that's cool. What's going on, Patty? Good to see you. Lady Diane, how are you?
I see how well you listen to that advice.
Yeah. We all know Patty's a rebel. That's why we love the girl. Scuba Steve, what's going on?
Hello, hello. Hashtag Jello. Dennis Christensen. Hello.
Yellowstone Aquatics, always good to see you, my man. Liquid Zoo, I said hello to, but hello again. The confusion is on, he says.
Yes, well, I'm here. Confusion reigns supreme.
New local Austin, welcome.
I have no idea where you're at.
It says, Scuba Steve says, Kenny and that fake cat gets me every time. That wasn't even intentional tonight. It's still sitting there from last week. But I do have Ed's shirt on, so I guess that goes hand in hand. Figured I'd at least represent Ed tonight, being his Chiefs are in it. I'd wear something of Ed's on tonight's stream. I'm not going to wear your KC gear, though. That's taking it too far. But this is my way of representing your Chiefs, your shirt tonight. Mississippi Hippie, what is going on? Paul McCarthy, welcome. Maria Z, always good to see you, sister. Dennis Christensen, welcome. Hello. Hello. Ian, how are you? Ricky De La Hoya. Why do I always want to do it like that when I see his name?
De La Hoya.
Yeah. Monica with MLT Plants. Good to see you. That's Monica Lynn's new name of her channel now.
I still don't know where you are.
I'm down here. Brooklyn Bell, welcome.
Down here.
Jeffrey Watts, what's going on?
Tolbuk Aqua Designs, hello. It says, whenever I think the video tour of the house tanks is over, but wait, there's more.
I actually fit. Now the number 8 was it. I've got them all in, but that's for this year. Next year, the tanks flip every year. There's something different or cool coming in.
We're already playing musical tanks and switching things around like crazy this week.
Yes, look at this, guys. I am so stoked. I did a video on it too, but I have got this baby looking so good. Look at my babies.
Especially that one down there in the right corner.
Yeah, he's gorgeous.
Look at that.
He's an attitude right now too because he wants to breed. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Huh? And of course, the stream starts and they all go back under here. But I did have all 3 plecos out when I did my video. That's triggered me to do one. That's probably why I was late for the stream now I think about it, because I was shooting a video. What's your excuse, Edwards?
Hey, I was channeling my inner Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. I will give her credit, guys. It was amazing. I cooked the steak. We had some filet mignon. And she made these little yoki, whatever they were.
They're called gnocchi.
Gnocchi. All I know is they were good little dumpling things.
Fish Tank Barn, thank you for the $3.99 super chat. It's one of those little pear people shoving out a glass full of coffee.
And I'll say hello to Ethan. He's watching our Facebook one. How's it going, Ethan? He's my good buddy up there in Vancouver.
Well, that's cool.
And Ethan, I might have you down to help me with some stands soon, bro.
Did you say hi to Maria Z?
I did say hello to Maria.
Okay. Just making sure. Mystery Snail Guardians, hello. Ooh, I like that name. Brookley Bell.
And have you seen Lazarus lately?
No.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, he went from little boy to a man in less than a year. 3G, what is going on? You said hello to Carol. Man, they just keep coming on in.
I know.
Lady Diane, how are you? Well, open your mouth, lady. Fish Tank Barn gave us a $3.99 super sticker, Miss. You're supposed to be watching the YouTube.
What? I did the Fish Tank Barn. I already said that one. Said thank you and called it out.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was not paying attention.
I'm going to add Mr. Mike put out an awesome, awesome video today, guys, of his part 1 of his fish room tours. You do want to go check that out. There he is. There's Laz too. What's going on, Laz? Speak of the devil.
Ken told me you grew up. Vinoksky. Looks like you changed it. Vinoksky Fish Kodo.
I always just call him Vinowski. Discus Talk. Good to see you. And I was able to make it to your stream for a bit today. That was awesome. It was a discus panel. They were talking all kinds of good stuff.
Well, that's fun. Ed's Tanks for Therapy. Hello.
How you doing, Ed? Jen Yu, welcome.
Beck's Fish Room. Oh my gosh, I somehow hit a key that zoomed in on YouTube video and I'm trying to fix it. Ugh. Sorry if I missed anyone.
And
Hey,
by the way,
what?
I wanted to point out too, I went and checked out Liquid Zoo's Fish Fam link page. That dude has put a ton of work in. If you guys haven't been checking that out, basically you can go to one spot now and get all the Fish Fam. I mean, you pick a channel. He's got when they stream. He's got their latest video. He's got all the ways to reach out to them, their Facebook, their Instagram, everything. I was totally blown away by it. And, you know, I actually, if you guys haven't taken the time, check it out. Matt's been doing it. He's been working on this a long time. Really cool. It's the Fish Fam. Oh, there it is. Stephen P just dropped it for you guys. Anyway, man, check that out, guys, because I was pretty impressed when I looked at it.
Lumpy Dog wants to know, does Kenny have Exodon fever from that vicious bite?
I don't have that, but I will tell you, where is it? It still ain't healed up. I mean, it was deep, man. It's right here. The little sucker got me good. But I've had that fish for over almost a year, Lumpy, and that is the first time I've ever been bitten by them.
Makes me want to be going out and cleaning that tank, let me tell you.
That whole rooms down there are all dangerous. I mean, it's just somehow when I take, okay, let me say, Jimmy Aquila, welcome. He's on the Facebook side as well.
All right.
Danny and I have been playing with, we did a couple weeks back, and I didn't realize, I thought with StreamYard, no matter who comes in, it will tell me on here, but it didn't. So I now have Facebook up too, so that way I can try to be interactive with them as well.
Betty's Petite Tank says, Bex, I said hello 5 times. WTF.
I know, Matt. He's even mod. He says, it's not my site, it's the Fish Fam's site. Okay. But who built it? Thank you, Matt. You did. So Snoochie, what's going on?
And Yellowstone Aquatics. Hello.
There's Rob 93 back. What is up, man?
Hey, I really wanted to know what you were cooking, Rob.
Jenna P, good to see you. And Steven, I don't think we said hello to you either. Rob says he was cooking. All he was doing was going in and getting whatever food that his wife cooked. I don't know who he thinks he's kidding.
Whatever. Don't diss my Rob. Leave my Rob alone. Don't pick on my Rob.
Terzo, welcome to the Facebook group. And I'm from Rockford, Illinois originally, but I live in Portland now. But welcome to the chat, man.
Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. Hello, hello, hello.
Edwin Dezo, welcome.
Yeah. So we've been cleaning out tanks. Sorry if you guys are picking up any extra noise from the angelfish tank. I don't know if you noticed that it's a lot clearer than it usually is. I ended up adding a little tiny canister filter to this baby because there was always particles in the water. I think it was part of that algae stuff that grows on the branches right there. But I think it must have been like little specks of that floating in the water at all times. And the water is very clear now. And they seem to be really happy. They're getting all these pretty blues in them. So, and some of them, there's a couple in here that are getting big, like this guy right here. I don't know if you can see him. He's getting huge. Look at that. I mean, he's at least 9 inches, 10 inches, top fin to bottom fin. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't. We got to get expedited on that 300.
We
Andy
keep talking
Cummins,
about it.
welcome to the chat.
Ian says, yeah, that tank looks great, Danny. Thank you. Working hard on keeping these little guys happy and healthy. Freaked me out a little bit when John was telling me, because I was telling him how much color they're starting to get. And he goes, that's either because they're about ready to die or they're getting big enough to start wanting to show off to breed. And when he said they're all going to die, I was like, no. But
welcome to the chat, Aquarium Zen. God almighty, you got me all messed up on that. Aqua Garden Zen. Good Lord. Whips World, what's going on?
How did I mess you up? Talking about my angelfish dying? Yeah, let's not let that happen. They're beautiful. Beauty, beauty, beauty.
The tank directly behind me was just a piece of driftwood that my wife picked up when she was down at the Oregon coast.
California.
Was it Cali? Anyway, yeah. That's this piece. And then a lot of our fish rooms, this was just my Pawnee wood that we basically got donated to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do have a lot of our tanks have manzanita wood only because we live in Oregon and it's readily available whenever we want to go get it.
I wouldn't say readily. I have to drive about, what, an hour and a half?
It's still pretty ready. So my wife can go out and get her fresh caught manzanita wood there, Lucas.
Yeah, me and Lucas Bretz went out manzanita collecting one day, and we had a ball. And then we went to some place and he advertised it as fresh caught manzanita, which was super, super funny.
Thank you. Tirzo says, nice piece.
Yeah. Thank you. That one from California was really fun. I went up to this place that sells driftwood along the beach there in Pacific City, and they had piles and piles and piles of it, and they were only charging me like $10 per piece. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was going to hog wild and a grinning, filling up the back of the truck with wood, and I thought, better stop because I'm going to need to put all our camping gear back here to get home. Otherwise, I would have bought a lot more. What are you laughing about, Kenny?
We are driving an hour and a half for wood. Danny better get her.
Oh
Lord.
I know it.
Hippie John the Fisherman, welcome. And good day, Mr. T-Bone. Kim Moshe Donna, how are you?
It's Kim and Mom Shidana.
Skulls and a doo-doo. Second best thing that could happen to it. Winning the Super Bowl will be number one, but watching the Packers lose in the playoffs, perfect. Oh, Tirzo just came over from Facebook over to the YouTube side. How you doing, Tirzo? Or is it still in StreamYard? It's still in StreamYard. So I can see them both. You see that, Danny?
No, I can't see it. No, not at all.
So it does show when they come in. It's extremely slow, though.
Huh.
Dan Managee, welcome. Thomas Mack, welcome to the chat.
Terzo Rinchafoli says, here in Chicago, good luck finding actual drift. LOL. Yeah, I remember those days. But I didn't actually used to use plants or driftwood when we were living in Illinois. We kept strictly African cichlids. We kept it with just the rock structures, had all canister filters on our tanks. Boy, we were so, you know, like under gravel filters too. Hey, Alex, thank you for the $9.57 super chat. He says, hey, you two, I love you guys. Oh boy, I need some manzanita for my new 90-gallon.
Ooh, he got a big old
Oh,
tank. We will
Daddy
bring
cough,
some
cough,
up to
thanks.
you for that, Alex. I want to see that tank. And I know Alex has been lately getting rather into cichlids, so that will be. Hopefully, he's going cichlid with those tanks. We'll see. But
No.
if you guys have never checked out this channel, which I'm sure you all have, the Secret History Living in Your Aquarium, super cool guy, has amazing content.
He says, lurking on my TV, but I love y'all. Love you too, Alex. Immensely.
So Thomas Mack is from Parkston, North Carolina. Good to meet you, sir. And so everybody on Facebook knows we do go live on YouTube at the same time too. So you'll hear us interacting with people back and forth. It's because we actually have two chats going on at the same time right now. Dragon Lair, what is going on, brother?
He says, isn't Danny Mountain Lion bait collecting new manzanita? Yes, I am. Oh,
Oh, that
boy.
woman, that would scare me. I mean, and then I let Lucas go with her, and I think Lucas is just as enthralled with collecting wood as she is. So probably no wonder they both made it back, really.
We had so much fun. I was running off here and he was running off there, and then we kept having to drive the truck up to pile more manzanita. Then we're flying down the freeway. Pieces are flying out of the back of the truck. We had to keep stopping and tying it back down.
Do any of you all got your 2-for-1 cup? It's got Chattanooga on one end and Fish Room Fever on the other. Now I remember when I got that cup, I did a unboxing video of it, and I'm showing it off, and I didn't even realize it was two-sided. So poor Ed got shafted on his own shout-out video.
Alex from the Secret History says, y'all are too kind, but yes, Ken, I've got a Blackwater African tank in mind, but I have a 50 and 240s plus 320 longs, all with cichlids now.
I know you're getting a fever, brother. You're never going to go back now. You're on the dark
Oh,
side.
that's not true. It's not true. I'm into cichlids, but I like my peaceful cichlids too. I like my tetras.
Why'd you point at you pointed right at cichlids?
Right. These cichlids. They're peaceful cichlids. See? Ed? Is Ed on here? I don't know if I saw Ed or not.
Oh, we're not going to see Ed tonight. Trust me.
But I've been using my hair pick to de-duckweed many tanks downstairs. And these things have been put into overtime. I ended up buying a 6-pack of these puppies, and I have them all over the house. Any room with duckweed in the tanks, I put one of these in the room, which, I still needed more than what I bought. So that did get something.
Aquatic Garden Zen, have a good night. He says he's going to get some dinner and a movie with the wife. Those are always good. Date nights are always good.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's a good movie.
So he's got Hoplochromis, Electrochromis, Blue, Lip, Buffaloes, Goldeneye, Angels, and Jewel Cichlids, and a few oddballs. Nice.
Stephen P 2003 says, I want cichlids, kind of, but I want plants more. Well, there are some cichlids that you can keep with plants.
I will tell you right now, Stephen P, if you're wanting African cichlids with plants, your best route is Tanganyikans.
Or Shelleys. Well,
Shelleys?
some Shelleys. The Maltese disturb the substrate too much, but like the Similis have not disturbed my substrate very much. The Cotopunctatus live great with all the plants I have in their tanks. So
Monica says, Kenny and Danny, is that dual streaming, double fishing instead of double fisted?
kind of, yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Patty says she uses small plastic forks for the smaller tanks for
That's a
getting
good
out the
idea.
duckweed.
Good idea. Well, the thing I like about these, now think about this with the hair picks. The duckweed is just big enough to catch in between these little tines. But as you're skimming across the water, it knocks or scares off all the baby shrimp or baby guppies that are in there. And you can't really catch the baby guppies up in the comb. So this works for tanks that have the shrimp and the guppies that like to get caught up in your nets. So this is good. What?
Nothing. Mary Beth, welcome to the chat. It didn't sound like nets there. That's all I'll say.
Nets? I'm confused, Kenny.
Foo the Flower Han taught me about the hair it picked before I had fish. Works great.
Anantiopus are dancing for Daniken live stream. Well, that's good. It's always good when fish dance, or I don't even know if they are. Let me look up Anantopias. I don't know what that is.
You're correct, Bait Genetics. The most of the cichlids do not touch the water lettuce, but the problem with water lettuce is it screws your filters up. I don't like it. And then when it gets really overgrown and trying to clear a hole to feed and hope it doesn't end up on top of the plant. The biggest issue was that stuff draws in aphids. We had aphids everywhere when we had that stuff in our tanks.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. I rest the duckweed on the lip of the tank to allow baby snails an opportunity to escape. But then I find their little crunchy bits all over everything. It's like, no. So it's like escape routes for the babies.
So Stephen P says, I need a snow shovel for my duckweed.
Liquid Zeus says, don't act like you know anything about snow shovels, Stephen B.
Kenny E, I spend my winter studying something. Last year it was aquascaping and keeping fish. Cool.
Mr. Snails Guardian says, save the snails. Super Blue carries. What?
Ed's probably not a good one. Lumpy Dog says the score is now 29-26 Bills with 2 minutes left. Well, I watched the first half, Lumpy. They scored like 17 points in the last 2 minutes of the first half. So 2 minutes is a infinity amount of time for those two quarterbacks. Did we say hello to Rico?
No, I was just trying to read his thing when you interrupted me.
Oh. Well, you know, most hosts will read what they're reading.
That's what I was. Out loud.
Oh.
I said Super Blue carries would look so good in my Tetra tank. Just saying, Rico Stan said.
But you don't want them in your Tetra tank.
Yes, because they'll nip.
They'll tear your Tetras up. Brad, Mr. Fisher, how you doing, bub? Good to see you. Dan Aquatics, are the juvenile oscars the same color as when grown? No, actually, Ed asked me that same question, and I thought he would pass it along to you, Brad. The juvenile oscars will have all kinds of crazy patterns and stuff on them, mostly black and white while they're young, and then they'll grow into the reds like you see behind me. And then where you saw those light gray marks and whatnot are probably going to turn black, would be my guess.
So Ed's dad, they say that Ed's dad had another stroke today. And Enrico Stan says that Ed's dad is home and doing okay.
God almighty. That's terrible. Okay, they wear all the pads. I have no idea. When we were first introducing football in America, they didn't have pads, T-Bone. Dee Dee, how are you?
Hippie John the Fishmon. Hello. I don't remember hearing that name.
Patty says, because USA football players attack each other like animals, T-Bone. Oh, Lord. Mike Seacrest, right to the chat.
So somebody's asking if the white will turn red. Sometimes. Depends on the kind of Oscar you got. There's no guarantees. Sometimes the white will stay white.
The whites almost always fade out.
But there are the black and white Oscars. They never get the reds. So we've had those. Those were beautiful. Loved those fish.
Gold Nugget, Plecos, and Tetra, welcome.
Yeah. Hey, how are you in the chat as Ken Edwards?
They're not seeing it on YouTube. That's me on.
Oh. Well, because it's showing up on my screen now. Okay. All right.
See if you see it. Sees a red with the thing, and then there's blue. That's Facebook, and
okay.
I'm interacting with the Facebook people.
Okay, gotcha. Didn't know how this stuff was working.
Now imagine if we had a Discord and all that we have to keep track too. There's people that got like 22 different social media platforms along with YouTube.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we don't Twitch stream.
Yeah. Was that where you're?
No, it's not.
There, I'm doing 3 of them.
Twitch on the stream, You're funny. You're funny. Yeah, Stephen P., I agree. Nope, too much social media.
That's right. Lisa Sparkman, welcome.
Yes, it's just my grandpa said that all those pads were for sissies. Chiefs up 32-29. Still 1 minute to go.
Oh, yeah. Still a lot of game left there.
I don't know if it's just me or how many other people feel this, but when they say 1 minute to go, you've got another half hour of football time watching on TV. So I don't believe them when they say 1 minute.
Snoochie Booch, Ollie will check with our secretary and see if anybody's been over there. Yeah, I will check on that.
Bex Fish Room says I will draw my line at Instagram and Discord, which I just started.
I've got Instagram. I probably don't keep up with that as much as I should. I need to, like I said, I've been starting to get more involved with all my platforms, but
that's because he has time right now.
Yeah, that's going to change when I'm working again. Jay's African Cichlids, welcome.
Patty says 2 minute warning takes an hour and they complain about baseball.
So the Bills pretty much need a touchdown in less than a minute.
Patty, that's funny. I like the. Oh. Liquid Zoo says, just be a full-time stay-at-home fish dad. Well, let me tell you something. If Ken did that, there would be no fish house. Danielle would be going 1, 2, 3, we're down. Yeah, That would be no fun losing my house.
We wouldn't lose our house ever.
Yes, we would. If you went full-time fish, we would.
There's another plan B. It's called Ski Mask and Convenience Store. I mean,
Oh my god!
I'm joking, guys. I really am.
Liquid Zoo says, make that wife of yours get a second job. Oh my god! Do you hear the blasphemy?
I know it. Hey, we're gonna go slow there, Liquid Zoo. She just started in the workforce about 10 years ago. So we're gonna take it slow,
It's
man.
been longer than that. I've just been on this job for 10 years.
But in her defense, literally, if she would have worked full time when we had our 4 kids at home, it would have cost us money for her to work.
Yes. Between the car payments and the gas and the clothes and everything else, and all the money I was putting out in babysitting, I was literally bringing home $20 extra a month as take home compared to what I was spending. So it was not worth that $20 a month to work at that time. It was ridiculous. Plus, Ken was really good at working.
Whatever.
But okay, here's how wonderful Ken is. He adopted 3 of our 4 kids, and that man worked his tail off to provide for this family. I mean, he really did. And kudos to Ken, because he was a great dad, a great husband, and a great provider. So,
man, I better be checking the visa statements. Whatever is getting this deep, guys, it's time for me to see what she's bought. Thank you, honey.
I haven't bought anything really lately. I've been so good about not buying stuff. Oh, and then I have to tell you guys, we finally decided, because we haven't been out to dinner in a really long time, and we finally went out to go have a dinner, the 2 of us and everything. And we ended up at this Chinese restaurant. It was the worst food I've had in the last 30 years. Not even.
Well, let me tell you guys something. She said that 10 years ago about this place. No matter what, I'm never coming here again. And I even said, you hate this place. She goes, I don't remember that. Okay. Come on. That's the part of losing your mind, and memory and stuff as you get older, is you forget how bad a place was. So it's a whole new experience for you 10 years later.
So it ended us costing just for the 2 of us like $50 for this horrific meal. And so I'm like, Kim asks me earlier today, what are you doing?
Santa do. Anyway else pick up on the past tense there? Kenny was a great provider. How's your life insurance, Kenny?
I just feel I have stepped up my game, and I am a participant in the providing.
B Wizzle, what's going on?
Lady Diane, yuck, man, Chinese is awful. I know. So Ken asked me, where are you going earlier? I said, I'm going up to the store and I'm getting some potatoes. And he goes, why are you doing that? And I said, because I'm not going out to eat and spending $50 on a bunch of cruddy food.
Oh, there it is. Bills touchdown.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, I wish I was watching that game. I usually have the TV on, but because of my haste having to make it to the stream, I forgot to turn my TV on, so I'm blinded by it. Not seeing it this evening.
Oh, my God.
Well, the significance of this is, though,
what?
If the Bills end up winning this, all 4 home teams lost this weekend.
Now, see, Ken's really into statistics like this. If there was ever a person that should be paid to guess what's going to happen in a football game, it should be Ken, because 9 times out of 10, he'll say so-and-so's going to win, and it happens. There's only been one time where that hasn't happened, and unfortunately, it was a Vikings game, and unfortunately, I walked through the room at the exact wrong time, and I said, he's gonna shank it. And what had happened? I walked out of the room and I'm like, you jinxed it! Started coming out of the other room.
What's up, Ness and Brandon? Coldwater Aquatics in the house, and Miss Aquatic Ness. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys have not checked out Coldwater Aquatics on Fridays, check them out. They're at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Dragon Lair says, my best friend's boyfriend complained every time we went to O'Charlie's. They closed it. Now he complains because it's gone. T-Bone Fishies, thank you for the $5 super chat. It's a little naked person, a little naked lemon head waving.
Thank you there, T-Bone. Appreciate you, man.
Waving. Lumpy Dog, 9 times out of 10, I'm wrong. Just follow me around and bet the opposite. Ryan Mackey says, you make it sound like he's about to die or something.
Well, we haven't told the club yet, but there's my Aunt Donna. Aunt Donna, I'm making sure I can see people from Facebook tonight. How are you?
Hi, Donna. How are you doing? Long time no see. You should come out for a visit.
Yeah, you should.
That's cool. ATC Aviator at Lumpy Dog. I'm a Dolphins fan, so I understand your pain.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get lucky and be rid of Cousins, and it sounds like we got to deal with them another year. She says, hi, you two.
I see that. Coldwater Aquatics. Hello.
That would be Brandon and Miss Ness.
Ah.
I talked about Coldwater Aquatics going every night at 3 p.m. You remember that conversation about 10 minutes ago?
You know, it's just one of those days.
It's one of those days.
Well, I actually slept in for the first time in I think like a year. I slept till 9:30 this morning. Like that is so unusual. I'm usually up at like around 6, so I don't know what happened there, but it's too much Hell's Kitchen.
Man, that's this. Too much Hell's Kitchen.
Whatever. Lisa and Jay, sorry I'm so quiet tonight. Not feeling the best, but still got my butt here at work. Oh, I'm sorry if you're not feeling good. I hope you don't have the vid. That would be no good. Dolbeck Aquatic Design says, been lurking while editing. Fun. Lady Diane, Scuba, if you sub to me, you'll be number 8. Are we subbed?
To Lady Diane, I'm pretty sure we are.
I think so. Well, I'm just going to have to go and look this up. Yeah.
Nice, Griff. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Griffin Fish Room. Hope you're doing well, Griff. Now, y'all know my Aunt Donna's the one that I went through all those wonderful flash floods to get to visit her on the Fish Fam tour. Twisted Aquarium, welcome.
Oh, look what Zoo says. Y'all are psychic. I just brought up her page to add her to the Fish Fam page. Good. Good. Donna says, hello, hey now.
Hey now.
Snooch Booch says, "Is that cat real? Haven't ever seen it move."
This, what if you watched our Halloween stream? Danny and I dressed up as Rico Stan and Chattanooga Ed, and we wanted a cat. Danny looked for like 3 weeks to find this creepy cat that looks almost identical to Nico, Ed's cat. So that's the reason we got it.
It looks like Ed's cat, so I named it Nico.
But to give you an idea, I don't think you're the only one because this thing has creeped me out in the middle of the night where I've actually freaked out. Yeah.
Screamed, because he's like, "Whoa!"
Well, it creeped me out, man. It just not used to seeing cat eyes staring at me in the middle of the night.
So I had Nico, the fake cat, sitting on the ledge in between this bedroom and the one across the hallway. And there's like a cabinet there that holds towels and different things. And anyway, so I had it sitting on the edge up there. And my daughter came by and screamed, caught it out of the corner of her eye, thought it was a real cat, and knew we didn't have a cat. So we were living in a mobile home one time, and the floor had I don't remember what happened to the floor there in the bathroom, but there became this hole in the floor between the toilet and the bathtub, and there was a hole there. And cats started using it as a come in and go out of the house. And so we put a bowling ball in this hole. Unfortunately, the cats could still reach around it, and they kept batting at the bowling ball that we had stuffed in the hole until we could get.
Well, in my defense, when we first were in Illinois trying to reach out and become responsible people, we got this 14 by 70 living arrangement, a mobile home. Never again, man.
With 4 kids.
Yeah, you're fish keepers and you got a mobile home. I'm telling you, it don't work out. You get the slightest little drop of water on one of those floors. There's like, boom, floors going in.
And we all know the stories about Ken and power tools. So a bowling ball fit into the hole in the bathroom floor. And so you'd be sitting on the toilet, and then you'd see this arm come up around this paw come up around this bowling ball. I wish you all could have seen it. It was pretty hysterical. Just to see this random arm come up and like, beep, beep, beep. Oh, good times, good times. And then we'd end up with strange cats in the house. Scuba Steve says,
Dragon Lair, the answer to Ryan's question would be, that would actually be the size of the tank, would be my guess. So that means
What?
it's those dimensions he just put up there tells you the gallon of the tank that you're trying to buy. If you go length of the tank times the width of the tank and the height in inches and divide by 231, that should give you the gallons, how many gallons it is. Oh, I was correct. Ian just said it too. The volume in gallons.
Aha.
Overtime, KC drive the field with 13 seconds to get a field goal. Okay, so we're in overtime. And we got 11 minutes left, so it will be over by the time this stream's up.
Monster Fish Gal, gotta love overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen P. 2003 says, I'll forget that formula immediately. But you could always go back and watch this stream and scroll through the comments till you get to that, and then you could write it down and you'll always have it.
Good day, GRB. And then Michael Long, welcome. There's a few other. Mylene, welcome. Mylene. Crystal, Pets and Plants, how are you?
Patty's Petite Tanks. I can't even remember my phone number, let alone a formula. I know. And then when you have your phone number attached to your grocery savings card, and you're like, they always want you to put in your phone number. Ken did that, and he put in my dad's phone number, and he ended up paying for some other person's groceries on purpose. He meant to, because they fell short or whatever. And so then they were like, let's give Mr. Deaton a hand.
Yeah, they're all laughing. I'm like, God almighty.
So, but because he used my dad's phone number, my dad's name came up. That's what they were calling Ken.
I don't do that every day, but this was a, you know how you can tell when it's a struggling younger family. I mean, they had 2 little itty bitty babies, and when I start seeing them having to, like, mom and dad's steak, mom and dad's chicken, mom and dad's food, you know, so they can get the diapers and the formula, I'm like, oh, let me step in. I said, get all this. I'm buying the whole thing. And the girl cried all the way out. I felt so, like I said, I guess it's because we raised 4 kids. We know what it is like to be in those situations. Okay, do I really need a 12-pack of soda, or should I go ahead and get the cereal? Let's get the cereal. Diego with Pasalex, welcome.
So Lady Diane says, I go back to streams to do that, Danny. I do too. If I remember something like that, I go back and I re-listen to the stream or that part and everything. So Kevin is going after us. Oh, Ken, we only have 8 minutes left.
Oh, ready?
Yep.
Hello, Jess with Manes, Tails, Furs, and Fins.
Xandu says, so sweet, Kenny. Yes, he is. He's a keeper.
So Petzotics is throwing down a code for y'all. If you go there today, it's 10% off. And he's got a bunch of plush toys left.
Yeah. Go.
So you
Hippie
too
John the Fisherman. Wow, where the time fly when we're on these streams. I know. Not funny. Did I do that or did you do that? I must have done that. Sorry. I keep doing that. I actually tried to click on his link and it just brought it up there. Patty Petite Tanks. Ryan, can't you just ask Alexa for the answer? Yes, maybe. Dolbeck Aquatic Designs. We're all keepers here. Fish keepers. You are absolutely right. You are so right.
Alexa, play No One Gets Left Behind by Five Finger Death Punch. Oh.
Ken, would you stop? Now she's going off.
Alexa.
Stop.
Stop. I was doing it to mess with our subscribers.
Well, you're going to get us a copy.
But it got us instead. I forgot she was within. I thought she was in the basement. So. Oh, Lady Deanne, we wouldn't want to crunch on people's toes.
Yes,
Sunday nights are pretty loaded, so we don't want to go an hour before or an hour after because we'd be stepping on someone's toes. So we don't want to do that to them.
Patty, what plushie did you get? Hippie John the Fisherman wants to know.
So apparently my music choice wasn't allowed in Patty's Alexa, she said. So Brooklyn Bell says, I love Five Finger Death Punch.
That's because I pay for the extra music membership because I really like to listen to my music list.
Come here, Shiva.
Patty says, the goldfish, John. His name is Gordon.
Good day there, Craig. Kansas City wins, so you know Ed is in a good mood.
Oh, wow. Wow. Hello, Craig's Doniger. And Craig's Catfish Cave. Says, hi, all. Rico Stan says, I always tell Alexa to turn off the lights during live stream. Gets people every time. Yeah, I don't give Alexa that much control at my house. But I have a boss who goes in and reprograms Alexas.
I used to have so much fun when we'd be like late night streaming with a bunch of guys when I was first starting YouTubing. And I would do that to people and they'd get in trouble from their spouses because it would make their Alexa start blaring 5-finger death punch at 1 or 2, 3 in the morning sometimes.
So I had an Alexa here in the house, but my sister was over here one time. This was years ago when we first got her. And so I was sitting next door. And while I was next door, I got on my phone and I put, Alexa, play playlist Danielle. And it starts blaring out the music. And so my sister thought that the Alexa was possessed. She had to keep running over. And I was sitting next door because I could hear her going off. And I was over there just rolling. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Stephen P. Hey, Google unlock all the doors and set the thermostat to 100. Danielle Velez, 32 to 36 KC.
Wow. Mountain Greenery, welcome to the chat.
That was funny. You can use the app to control the advice when you aren't home too. I freaked the kids out a few times. I did the same thing to my son.
Brandon Smalley, welcome.
Dulvic Aqua Designs says that Ryan reminds me of the new South Park special. John Larson, Casey, what a game. Well, so that was a home team that won, Kenny.
Yep, finally.
Patty's Petite Tanks. Degenerate did that
man.
to his wife, too. What?
Ryan's Khaleesi's are starting to do the dance.
Aren't they pretty? Wish we could get those to work. We probably could now that we have the formula for the Rift salts.
Yep.
So, should do that. Although, I got to tell you, my Cata punctatus are going bonkers. So, I've got this one batch upstairs. They had one little batch with the babies are nice and big now. And then I have 2 batches downstairs of my babies had babies. So now I've got like way too many fish in a 20 long. So I got to go figure out what to do with them. There's so many. It's like all of a sudden everything, the populations are just exploding.
Yeah, if I catch this thing called a chat at 4:57, Ed told me that his dad had a stroke.
Seriously?
Yep, I got to start checking my.
Oh.
I just texted him congrats, and he goes, "Best game ever! Holy cow!" Because Dad's here watching it with me.
Oh, good. Brandon
Okay.
Smalley says,
My only fear is if you just got out of having a stroke, that would not be the best game to have watched.
Not if you're a fan of Kansas City.
Right?
Griffin's Fish Room says, Kenny E, I might be getting cichlids.
Nice. Well, guys, we're going to get you to head on over to Kevin's because we are on his time. Now I didn't even realize how late it was.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, you guys.
I want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for coming here for these shenanigans like you do every Sunday night. We appreciate you. I want to thank all my super chatters and members. You guys make it possible to keep the channel funded. We appreciate you. And on all my replay crew and my lurkers, you guys are awesome. And of course, my moderators. Anyway, guys, as always, have a great night and love your fish. This is going to be Kenny E and Danny saying good night. Another Sunday. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. We'll see you next time.